Okay, you guys, that says 275.6. I know it looks like 575 because it's backwards, you guys, but it's 275.6, and this is Ready to Lose 77 Rachel. Last week I was 275.3, so that's point 0.3, I guess point 0.3 ounces up. I'll attribute that to, in my opinion, three things. Number one, well, actually, I could add today in there. I've been out in the yard working for a couple hours in 100-degree weather, mowing my yard and stuff. So, and unloading the mower because I just went and picked it up. I had to get new blades and stuff on it, but I don't know if that can attribute to, anything. But I'm sure it's not going to be mass amounts. But that on top of number two, forgive me, male people on here. I'm like 1 or 2 days from my time. For me, that can be anywhere from 2 to 4 pounds of retention, and that means water retention. Don't freak out, people. Men, people. Anyways, the working out, that Jillian Michaels exercise routines, my body's feeling it. I don't know if that can affect anything. Nothing else on my body really hurts. I mean, I can have tenderness, but that's not the same as hurt. The inside of my thighs, from my knees all the way up to, the lady area, all that burns. It hurts. Yesterday, my legs were very weak, like jelly. Whenever I got up, I mean, it just almost didn't feel like I was even walking, even though I was. But I attribute that to a lot. They do a lot of squatting and punches and different things like that. So I attribute it to that. I'm not used to having 275 pounds squatting, for probably 25, 30 minutes of the 40-minute period. They got you doing some kind of, oh, she tries to kill us is all I know. Let's see, so 0.3 ounces. Another thing is that, I hear of the people on here that drink like 90 ounces to 100 ounces of water a day. Y'all, I'm trying to get my water in. I honestly think probably 58, somewhere in that range, was probably the highest amount of ounces of water I've gotten in. I don't drink the things that I love in 90 to 100 ounces a day. I just don't, and I know that people are probably saying, well, you got to make yourself drink. But honestly, I was. Even when I was not thirsty, I would look over at that. My goal was to finish that cup of water, to get that cup empty, because it was 24 ounces and I could refill it. So that was my goal. But you got to start somewhere. That's better than absolutely no water at all for, except for when I was dying from heat, I don't drink water, unless I'm, like I said, dying of heat. When I'm working out, I'll drink water. Anyways, so on that front, that's my weight. Next week's it'll be better, I promise. My goal for next week, lady things can be funny, lady times. I'm hoping to be through with that. If I'm not for some reason and haven't, then I will let y'all know. But my goal, I would like to be 273 something. That would be my goal. And I'm going to try not to fail y'all or myself. Okay, my birthday, I told y'all my birthday's coming up. I'm going to be a 35-year-old woman. I already have this Coach wallet that matches a gray and black Coach purse I have that's square. And it's got a real pretty pink silk inside. But it is so hard to keep clean. But that was one of the things I love the most about it. This I got from my daughter and my husband for my birthday. It's kind of got a hobo bag shape to it. I think it's really, 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 really cute. But anyways, that's what I got for my birthday from my daughter and my husband. Don't know when my husband's coming home. He's, like I said, he's been gone for over a month. And they want to keep him in Oklahoma. So he asked me how I felt about it. And honestly, y'all, I just don't have like a huge, I don't call it a titty baby attachment. I don't have a, I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say. I'm fine with or without him here. I just am. I got from my dad and my mom as well. But my dad always worked outside and stuff, to be a hard worker. Whenever we wanted something that was expensive, we had to go to his shop and work it off, one of his places of business, and work it off. That's just the way I was raised. He, on the other hand, is a little bit more spoiled. My dad had lots of money. No, my dad did now. But we had to work for everything we got. I don't think his situation was quite the same as mine. Being that, I've told y'all before, he is the only child to parents that could not have children. They adopted him. Anyways, so what I'm trying to say with all this is that I do the majority of everything around here, regardless if he's here or if he's not here. So the way I feel about it is I don't have to clean up after him, and I'm still doing the same amount of work, and he's making good hours and good money up there. You know, sure, I'd like to see him, but no, I mean, I just don't care. I know that sounds terrible and mean, but you know, my grandmother was the wife of, she had 9 children, and my grandfather was a truck driver, a long haul truck driver, and so he was gone Monday through Friday. We saw my papa on the weekends, and I guess that's just, you know, my stepdad, he worked in New York a lot because carpentry come to an end here in Louisiana when I was young. And for over a year he did that. You know, he came back a couple of times. So I guess I don't know. I guess I'm just used to it. I don't know. Now, I have my dad, my stepdad, my brothers, and 2 brothers if need be. So I don't feel like, and my ex-husband, my daughter's father, you know, he's willing to help if I needed him to. You know, when I say that, I mean lift something heavy or something like that. I don't really need for too much. But anyways, God, I've been talking about it a long time. I guess that's why my stepdad used to call me Mouth of the South, because I talk all the time. Anyways, I'm enjoying the Shed Timber Challenge. It has given me a reason to be motivated again. It has given me that push that gets me over into the motivation pool. I will be excited to see what numbers I bring y'all next week, and I know if I bring y'all something that's even slightly disappointing, it will not be because of what I have not put into it. I feel good whenever I get a number that I don't want. I feel good regardless if I know that I have done everything I should that week, because it's not because of what I have not put into it. It is just some kind of factor. There's something there. But like I said, I lost over 3 pounds last week. It's just maybe what it's supposed to be. I appreciate everybody that watches my channel. Prarie Princess 1, I do believe, is the one after that. I need to make a response video to her about, she talked about how do we do it. She runs a preschool. She has a sheep farm, you know, daughters, you know, all the things the responsibility that comes with being a woman. Her husband works away in the, I believe, coal mines, majority of the time. So, anyways, I can relate to her. I do not have a sheep farm. I call them pony farms because I have weenie dogs and they remind me of miniature ponies. So I say this is my pony farm. But, I don't know how we do it. Basically, we just do it. That's really all it boils down to. How we get, you know, thing is not to drive yourself crazy. If something doesn't get done that day, oh well. Incorporate help. I'm really bad about not asking people to help me. I guess this is my video. It won't be too long. I'm real bad at not asking for help, you know. So if you need help, you know, ask your daughters to help you. I know for me, I've spoilt my daughter, you know, and I feel like when I'm asking her to do something, it's as if I am putting her out. I was standing on a chair doing dishes before I could even reach the sink. She can get up and help me. Now, I've just learned to start being this way within the past probably 2 years. Whenever you need help, get it. Don't put yourself out. You know, if you feel like you need somebody to help you clean your house, hire somebody. You know, I personally would like to hire somebody to do yard work because as far as my house goes, it is my domain. You know, I can't just have anybody around in my house. But But I do understand what you're saying. But anyways, you're going to do it. You're gonna achieve all this. Just put yourself first, because if you put yourself last, you won't even be around to do it all. You know, just take care of yourself. And I will see y'all next Wednesday, and y'all have a great shed timber. Bye.